This is in the air out to left field. Escalona is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Harry Walker. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Doug Conway will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Little dribbler back at him. Throw to the plate, and the runner is out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Randy McHenry will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Broussard is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 8-6. Striding in to start the 9th, Oliver Tejada, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And the leadoff man retired here to kick off. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Here now. Yeah, he was a thorn in their...
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Randy McHenry will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 22 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Digging in to try it again, Daryl Siciliani. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
McHenry falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Ready to take his hacks again, Randy McHenry, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding into the box, Scott Stanley. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
A great example right there, just using the whole field. Doesn't try to do too much here, just sort of inside outs that thing the other way. That'll be more than good enough to score that runner from third.
Jorge Ramos stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hashimoto back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. And he is in there.
A little bit of a risk there with two away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Mason Williams gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no error. Randy McHenry will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. De La Rosa is in pursuit. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So they load the bases on 3 hits but can't bring anyone around to score. 5 innings complete. Trenton leads this one 4-0. Daryl Siciliani will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air out to center field. McHenry has a beat on it. 1 out.
Hey.
Randy McHenry will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on.
Randy McHenry.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Kind of funny that of all the guys to worry about in this lineup, this is the guy that has their 2 home runs. Normally I'd say just put the ball over the plate and take your chances with him, but that doesn't seem to be the smart plan of attack here.
Bob Richard will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
popped up, calling for it more, and that's the second out of the inning. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out. And time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. John Hashimoto will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McHenry will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Randy McHenry will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Into the windup and the pitch.
Randy McHenry.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Hudson ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
Scott Stanley will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. Randy McHenry gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
Randy McHenry.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Nakajima is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Bob Richard digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Fly ball heading for the alley. Conway on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Mark Nakajima will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. McHenry moving in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Randy McHenry will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
You can see the pitching coach making the trip out to the mound. He might be saying, look, this is it for you, so don't leave anything in the tank. Get this guy, and you can go take the rest of the game off.
Scott Stanley strides in, grounded out his last time through. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. John Hashimoto will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him.
1 sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game. So stepping in, Daryl Siciliani, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted the other way to left center. McHenry giving chase, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Thunder are on top, 3-2. Randy McHenry digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Drilled down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Scott Stanley will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
He lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Richard is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter.
In now, Doug Conway. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Maybe an important run right there, and you got to figure every run's important in a low-scoring ball game. But that now pushes the lead to 5-2, so you got to think that they're liking it.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Thunder rolls in this one, 5-2. So long, everybody.
This afternoon. And please drive home safely.
All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Randy McHenry is our subject. And guys, he's got a pretty nice hitting streak going right now. He's up to 15 games coming into this one.
Yeah, Matty, he's definitely been feeling it up there, and it's been fun to watch. Looks like he's keeping it simple and seeing the ball very well. Sometimes you just get in a zone for a while, so I hope he stays in it for this one.
Well, you know, I just like the confidence he has clearly taken with him to the plate every time he goes up there. He just flat out looks like he's going to get a hit every time he digs into that box. And you know what? A pitcher can feel that too. Now, no one likes to face a guy who looks completely at ease and sure of himself at the plate, and that's who this guy is right now. And if he keeps that up.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Trenton Thunder and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Rick Stroud, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Thomas Lowry will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Swing and a little blooper to center. McHenry is over. And that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing. Randy McHenry will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Black is underneath this one. One pitch, one away. Thurman Freeman will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
McHenry will slide over and put this. Randy McHenry is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Moya looks up. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go.
Randy McHenry will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Out in front of it, strike one. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Ewell ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are two down now. Number 40 will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And he can't track it down. A base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Boy, oh boy, you don't see this all that.
Randy McHenry is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the fifth.
Randy McHenry.
High and deep to center field. Reyes ranging back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He's there, but oh, he missed it. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. So coming to the plate, Scott Stanley, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
Well, that's a nice job of not trying to do too much out there. This pitch is on the outer half, and he's just going to go with it. This will find a hole to drive in there.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasker. And we welcome you back to today's minor league pregame show as we close in on Double-A Eastern League Baseball with our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Randy McHenry is our focus as he put together a month to remember. You can see there on the screen his output has been nothing short of dominant.
Yeah, you got that right, Matt. We all know baseball is a game of the ups, the downs, even for the elite players, but he is certainly experiencing one of those ups right now. No one has had much success against him over the last month, and you've got to believe that if he keeps this up, he'll be in a really good position to get some sort of promotion pretty soon. I know he's a top prospect, and the big club will do its best to let him develop properly down here in the minors, but it's hard. It is hard to ignore a guy that's producing like this.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Trenton Thunder and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Number 40 will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Watts. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, you better be careful.
Randy McHenry will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Yeah! That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moya waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And with that, Randy McHenry is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup and the pitch. To short, hit hard. Buell is right there. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Sean Hayden is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
McHenry comes on now, and he has it one down. Randy McHenry will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And that slider's going to make some guys look bad. When he's throwing it good, it's a really tough pitch to get a handle on.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That fastball is certainly not overpowering, but it's in the perfect location. When you put a little movement on that thing, that really becomes a great pitch.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Randy McHenry, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Black will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Tony Black digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Moore backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Randy McHenry will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line, it's a fair ball. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what...
Harry Walker takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Ramos, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4-5. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Randy McHenry will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
Stay hot right now. Stay hot.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out. And with that, let's get a quick look at the Akron defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Randy McHenry is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Hey, wait for yours here.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
And you won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field. But, folks, words cannot describe how badly he got fooled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Randy McHenry will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
He's set. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember, the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Trenton leads this one 3-0. Blaine Aguilera will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.